phone on do not disturb. Oh yeah, it is on do not disturb still. Ooh, okay. Alrighty. Hey, everyone. How are you guys doing this evening? Sorry we're late. We're trying something new. Doesn't always work, but you know what, babe? Can you turn that light on for me? I forgot about that too. I'm fired. I'm firing myself. I fire myself way too often. Way too often. Thank you, babe. Make me nice and shiny. Or as the young girls say, make me dewy. um, Tonight, you guys, we are going to be working on the Christmas window kits. And I want to thank all of you who purchased kits. I sent out a lot of kits. I still have some to send out. We had some late purchases, but don't worry, the replay will be available. So you can watch the replay to finish your project. In case you haven't heard about the window kits and you're wondering what on earth I'm talking about, I'll go through everything that's in the kits so we can see what's in here. You want me to go through my kit first, or you want to say hi first?
Can you boost your...
Oh, yeah, I always forget about that. Boost. Okay, is that better? Hopefully.
You gotta wait.
Oh, I know, it's a delay. So hopefully the sound is a little bit better. I'm not seeing any live comments on my side, so I hope we're connected. Do you see me live? Okay. Technology. Gotta love it. Got to love it. So I'm just taking apart my kit really quickly, you guys, so I can show you guys what's in there. The kits are available on my, not on my main website. I know my shop is confusing, but on my retail shop, the kits are available, and I will post the links in all the places when we're done, just in case you did not get a kit. But you'll get this Christmas window. It's like a little mini window, and it comes in 2 pieces, and they're made with birch wood. It's about a 1/4 inch thick. Each of the pieces are.
Okay, it sounds okay.
Okay.
Well, you sound okay. I don't know how I sound.
You get the back plates and the window, right? They're like 2 separate pieces, and you get those. And then you get this is for you to like trim your paper. It's just a lot easier to put this in the kit than sanding paper. You even get a paintbrush in this kit. And you get a piece of custom Roycycled decoupage paper that I made specifically for this, which I don't normally sell paper directly, but we actually made these kits for the Pinners Conference, and so we had some left over. And then this is glue that you get so that you can glue your window to your back plate once you're done. When you take your piece apart, for those of you who have kits, don't throw away your wrap. Like, kind of hold on to this, because we're going to use this later to smooth your paper. I am not seeing any comments. That is
Yeah,
so
I've got
weird.
some comments.
No, I know, but I mean, I'm not seeing anything. Let's see if that'll generate comments. The cloud plugin has raised an unexpected error. Ignore. Lord have mercy for Jesus. And for me. Maybe we're trying to do too much, baby. I'm not going to be able to see comments tonight. So
That's fine. All right. You want me to?
Yes, let's say hi to everybody.
All right. On YouTube, Lori Scott said she couldn't hear. Hopefully you can now. Robin Haury, Haury, Jan G, Dreaming Cat Studio, Debbie Hackett. Oh, Lori Scott says she can hear better now. Mandy Carroll, that's her first live that she's been able to catch.
Oh, hey, Mandy.
Marsha Walls, Joan Volkman from Kenosha, Sandy Henkelman, Teresa Cathy from Elk Grove, California, and Lady J Art and Whatnots from Oakland are on YouTube. So on Facebook, we have Carol Ray, Lisa Vansel. Hello, happy shed night to me.
Happy shed night?
Are you in your shed or?
We're gonna. Oh, happy shed night. I know we're in our shed.
Joy Elizabeth Brotes says hello again. Carol Roy, Red Barn Market, Patty Jo Woodard, Marie Chavez, or Chavis, Erica and Kevin Peck, hello,
Oh,
from
hey.
Pima. Daphne Stowe, let's see, Red Barn Market is from, oh, it's Donna Anderson in Colorado. Roycycled Treasures says hello.
Oh, I'm
Somebody,
sure it's one of my
yeah.
retailers who are on the page, which is fine.
Melissa Kiwi Gomez and Tomi Kiraz. If you guys wouldn't mind sharing, that would be
Oh, yeah. Did
wonderful.
I tell me I did not forget to bring in the. Oh, it's over there. So can you hand me that, babe,
Yeah.
or is that going to be a problem?
Nope.
So you guys make sure and like and share tonight because we're going to be giving away. Remember tonight we're going to be giving away another gift, right? And tonight we're going to be drawing from people who are on YouTube. Is that right, babe?
Yes, this is YouTube night.
This
So
is YouTube night.
so go on to YouTube, post a comment. Then if you want to go back
Yeah, if
to
you want to go
Facebook,
back to
that's
Facebook.
fine. If you like watching on your TV, just grab your phone and post a comment,
Yes.
and then you can watch on TV. Unlike YouTube, comments on, unlike Facebook, comments on YouTube, I can go all the way back to the beginning.
Oh, okay. Very
But
good.
Facebook, they rotate off after a while.
Okay. So I'm going to show you guys what's in the bag. Of course, you get a recycled, mira, tote bag. Lord have mercy for Jesus. I am just, you guys, anyways. So you guys remember the digital notebook that that was our resource for the month of October? I loved the dump page so much that I actually made like tear sheets. There's 50 sheets on here. It's a pretty good size notepad. And so this is one of the items that are in there, and it's all the same page. It's all the dump notepad, but I've been using these, you guys, just to like first thing in the morning to write down all the things I hope to accomplish. I am not really good with like really linear lists, but doing a brain dump in the morning helps me kind of stay focused and get what I need to get done during the day. And I've been kind of I forgot, I wish I could remember who said it. There was a guy, a motivational speaker, and he was saying, oh, it was a gross saying. It was like bite the rat's head first or something like that. Anyways, the premise of it was to do the thing on your list that you don't want to do first, and then the rest of your day goes by really easy. So I've been trying to do that. We have a zippered bag for storage that's here. There's a Roycycled apron in here. It's a full-size apron with pockets. This is a good grab bag. I think I want this grab bag. And I love these pockets, you guys. Seriously, like, I really do love those pockets. I think we women get so excited about pockets because somewhere in the world, some designer decided that women don't need pockets, and we need them more than you guys do. This is a really good size. You guys, my hands are huge. I was a center blocker in college for volleyball, but this is like so this is a natural sea sponge. I love using these to create visual texture when you're like painting on your projects. So this is in here as a tool. I do have these listed on my website. They're 4 to 5 inches long, and I want to say they're $10, but that includes shipping. So whenever you guys are ordering on my site, remember everything includes shipping. A little mini FIFO bottle. I like using these small bottles when I'm working with a color that I don't use that often, and so I can just pour a little bit and have it be like super convenient and not have to ruin my can. But I don't need like necessarily a huge FIFO bottle that's just gonna like dry out and get all gunky. And then there's a set of 4 of the wooden como se dice, coasters. And if you guys were with us a couple of weeks ago, I don't know where the coasters are. We decoupaged some of these coasters and we said they'd be really good hostess gifts. And I do have these coasters on my website. These are birch. They're a solid 1/4 inch thick and they come in sets of 6. So those are also available on my website. Oh, thank you, baby. And these were the ones we made together. I still haven't put, como se,
You didn't put the cork on the bottom.
I didn't put the cork on the bottom, and I didn't put resin on them yet either, because, I don't know, life. But that's the giveaway. Oh, wait. There's more. There's a melamine sponge. If you guys don't have this in your craft stash, like seriously, you can get them super cheap on Amazon. You can get a pack of 50 for like $10. They're really good for cleaning your stencils. They clean things really, really well. And even if you're like working on something and you're distressing back, to like the surface underneath your top surface. These are really good. And if you're doing like a traditional transfer, where you're removing the paper pulp, these work so much better than your fingers. So it's a really good supply to have. And then just a blank card. I like to paint with the edge of these, or you can drag them across the surface to create a really cool texture. So that is what's in the bag. That's a pretty good bag, I think. I don't know.
So that giveaway will be on YouTube.
Yes.
So if you're watching on Facebook, grab your phone and just put a quick comment on YouTube, on the live on YouTube, and that'll be fine. Then you can go back to watching on Facebook.
Yes.
If you're watching on YouTube on your TV, grab your phone, make a comment, watch on TV.
Yes.
So and we would like it if you liked, and we would like it if you subscribe.
Yeah. If you subscribe on YouTube, and if you guys hit the bell on YouTube, you'll actually get a notification every time we like either come live or upload a new video. I know. I have been lacking on the like short, not on the concise videos, but I lost my VA, you guys. But starting this week, I already have 2 videos in the queue. So starting this week, I'll start uploading videos every week, and those are usually like anywhere from 15 to 25 minutes max, and they're really concise tutorials with different projects. So if you are subscribed and you hit the bell, you'll actually get notification when we upload a new video. And I've been when we do these lives, we do a lot of chit chatting. We like to hang out and visit, which is good, but I'm also putting up YouTube shorts of the actual projects that we're doing, so that if you just want to go and watch the short and see what we did, you guys can see it there. So
just a quick reminder, commenting. We love comments on Facebook. Go ahead and comment, ask questions, do all that stuff. But the drawing is going to be from the comments on YouTube.
Yes, the drawing will only be, you will have to make a comment on YouTube in order to qualify to be drawn for tonight's prize.
And it could be nothing more than just, hello, I'm commenting, I'm going back to Facebook.
Yeah.
Or,
hey, how you doing?
Or I'm commenting once and I'm going back to my TV. That's fine.
I know, because on your TV you can't comment. They need to fix that. I mean, they can make me put my password in. There should be a way where I can make comments too, right? Look at here, YouTube. Y'all need to work that out. Anyways, I'm sorry. I'm all trying to stretch out my saran wrap from the kit. If you don't have a kit, you guys, don't worry about it. I think that you'll still get value out of tonight's craft. I mean, you guys don't always have what I have, right?
Wait, the channel is Roycycled Treasures.
Yes.
It's exactly the same.
Treasures.
It's the same on TikTok, which will be next week's drawing.
Yeah, so if you're on TikTok, we'll be drawing with you guys next week.
So just consistency across all platforms. Roycycled Treasures.
Actually, it's just Roycycled.
I came up as Treasures when I looked for it.
For YouTube?
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, maybe that's the name for you, but it came up as Roycycled Treasures for me.
I have an old page.
Yeah.
I don't know why I started on
Okay.
Anyways, but you guys will see us there. And I missed out 2 things that are in the kit that I did not tell you was your Roycycled varnish. This is a full, I think it's 2 ounces of Roycycled varnish, and then a 0.07 ounce of the Antique Via, I believe is what's in here, which is just like a white paint. So that's what's in your kit. Everything you guys are going to need to create your window. And I'll show you guys the decoupage paper that I made. And again, we went to the Pinners Conference, which the Pinners Conference is a crafting conference, basically. It's like being on Pinterest, but in person. So we were in Scottsdale, and there were 300 roughly vendors who were there. And we had almost 10,000 people walk through. So this is the paper that I created for the kits. And each of the designs are sized to fit in your window. And so I'm going to decide on which one I'm going to use. But first, I wanted to demonstrate a couple of things. So you can let me know, babe, if we have any questions or anything before we get started. And thank y'all for coming. I'm sorry. Hi, my name is Royce Hunt Bell. And the voice you hear behind the camera is my husband, David Bell. And together we make up Roycycled Treasures. We are here every Sunday chatting and crafting. That's what we do. A lot of chit chatting and some crafting. But as David has already noted, you guys can find me also on YouTube, TikTok, Pinterest, and who am I forgetting? The little square. I'm all putting out
Etsy? Pinterest?
No.
Little square.
Instagram.
Instagram. Oh, that, okay, sure.
Instagram.
Lori Scott says, Lord have mercy for Jesus. You crack me up. I've added that phrase to my repertoire. Let's see.
My grandmother used to say that all the time.
Barbara Garrell says, beautiful, but snow and cold tomorrow night in Colorado.
Oh, it's kind of, well, I guess I'm not going to complain because we're not, you guys, it's kind of cold, but it's chilly to me.
I'm not sure where this one came from. Michelle Bell Creations. Oh, I've started doing a dump every morning too.
Oh, yeah, it does help, right, Michelle? Because I think I'm like, I wake up with like ideas and things, and then I write them down right away. That way I don't lose track of them.
S&J's Crafting Space says hello from Sussy in Denmark. I believe you are our first Dane.
Hello. Welcome to the madness.
Lisa Vansel says that's an Amazeballs gift. What is your YouTube channel, Roycycled?
Yes.
Kim Nauf, I just found you from buying one of your decoupage sheets.
Oh, welcome, Kim. And you guys can put like the @ Roycycled, and you'll find my page. They just added that on YouTube. I forgot about that.
All right, and then on the YouTubes.
On the YouTubes.
Let's see. I've decided I'm leaning into age. I've just decided that.
Let's see. I have Anja, Elsie,
what are you on
Maybell.
YouTube?
Hi, how are you guys doing this evening?
Oh, that's on TikTok?
Joel, yes. So I always forget my TikTok people. Part of it, y'all, is because I'm blind and I can barely see. But I'm going to do a better job.
Robin Howery on YouTube. Do you have more kits?
I do have more kits, and you can find them on my website, which on YouTube, it should be a link like up on the banner of my website. You can just click through there. But I'll be, after we get done tonight, I'll be dropping links into the comments of the video so you guys can find what you need there. But it's roycycled.equid.com is where you can actually shop my shop.
Got a lot of folks that are saying hi. Now I'm going back to my TV, going back to Facebook. That's fine.
That's
good.
fine.
That's good. Lisa Ortolin from Australia is watching on YouTube. Good for you. I thought you couldn't do other countries.
I think you can, because I have a significant number of
on
UK, on YouTube.
Oh, good.
Because I can see my audience like on YouTube, and I have a significant number of people from other countries.
Celestine Clark from Decatur, Illinois said, been watching for some time now.
Celestine.
When she started watching, you were painting a column of some sort, but never saw the finished product.
Girl, I have a lot of PhDs, projects half done. And that one, I think, did I finish that one? You know what, Celestine? I'm going to look for that, because this time of year is a perfect time of year for that project, because I believe that was going to be a porch project. So I may return to that.
Oh, was that one of your wreath hangers?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And I was blending it. Probably my favorite blend, you guys, is Poseidon and Abyss and Mohair. I'm pretty sure those are the paint colors I was using from Wise Out.
And Lisa Ortolin said, welcome back, David. We missed you yesterday. Yesterday was our big holiday event here in town.
Yes.
Our holiday light parade, and I was the MC for that.
I know. I signed up to be with y'all, and I should have been at the light fair, but I made a commitment, so I still made sure I was available. So before we get to the actual kit, I do want to do some demonstrations, because we said that tonight was going to be more instructional.
Michelle Bell Creations. I started saying, oh, Lord, in my voice was.
Oh my gosh, we get that from my mom. I swear. We laugh probably about inappropriate things, but I took care of my mom for 5, 6, 7, a long time, years. And she had dementia. And I always knew when she was up to no good, because we would hear from the room, oh, Lord. Anyways, so now I say it all the time, which is just hilarious to me.
And Sherry Spade Benhart is splitting her attention. She's watching you on the phone and Lori on the cookie challenge.
Oh, I know. I don't have Food Network. So I'm going to have to catch a replay. Remember today when we were trying to find out if we had Food Network? Dom never answered me, by the way.
Wait, is he working? He's got overtime this weekend.
Yeah, he has mandatory overtime.
Yeah. So, we share our don't tell anyone. We share our various logins to all the streaming services with our kids. So, and we've got 4. So some of them take some take the others. Well, we don't have YouTube TV, but one of our sons do. And we're like, why isn't he sharing it with us?
I know, break out. But
Come on
he didn't
now.
answer us because he's working.
But he's working.
So before we get started with your actual kit, you guys, I wanted to talk to you guys about underpainting. I always suggest that you guys paint white, right? And your kits, I already painted these white for you, so you guys don't have to do that, and you don't have to watch me. It's like watching paint dry, right? And so these are already painted white, but I kind of wanted to demonstrate why I advise you guys to paint white under your kits tonight. And so I have one back plate that I have here, and I have painted it black on one side and white on the other side. And we're going to decoupage this together so that you guys can see the difference that you get from the paper when you decoupage over white versus a darker surface.
Oh, I suggested that you bring in your life-size one. You want me to go get it?
Nah.
You sure?
Yeah.
I think you should.
I mean, it's okay, baby.
I'm going to get it.
Oh, Lord have mercy for Jesus. He's going to go get it. We can't even show it, baby. It's too big.
That's the point.
Oh, my goodness. Okay. So, you guys know me. I'm starting off with my anchor row. If you have a kit, you guys have your little saran wrap, and I put it in there on purpose so that you would have it to be able to smooth out your paper, right? And when you're trying to smooth out your paper, you guys, you're not really trying to get rid of all the wrinkles. You just want to make sure there's really good contact between your paper and your surface, because that's going to really be the deciding factor on whether or not you get bubbles or wrinkles, right? It's having that really good contact. And so then I'm going to go ahead and do the rest. I kind of did my anchor row, so I know my paper is going to lay down the way I want it to. And this is a smaller piece, so probably 2 sections is fine. And we're going to go over the actual project together, so don't fear. But I did want to demonstrate this because when you decoupage and you wet your tissue paper, it becomes more transparent. And when it becomes more transparent, you can see what's behind it. And so here, I just wanted to demonstrate that. Now, if you're decoupaging and you want to intentionally make your paper more transparent, then you can go ahead and top coat your paper while it's still wet. I'm going to do that to the bottom portion just to demonstrate, okay? And we're going to go right over the paper before it dries. And then I'm going to use my dryer to dry this. And then we're going to seal the top, and then I'll be able to show you guys the difference in your methodology, right, on how you approach your projects. And let me bring you guys in a little bit tighter so that you can see better. Is that okay? I feel like I'm really far away. That's better. David is putting, they can't see because the camera's not facing you yet.
No.
But oh, okay.
But I still pulled my pants up just to make sure.
David's always losing his pants because, as my mom said, he has no acetol. No, what did she say? You taking those acetol pills?
Yeah, you gotta take some acetol pills because you got no acetol.
Oh my gosh, you guys, my mom was terrible. And I found out the hard way, you guys, that you do not want to hold, this little dryer is sweet, right? But this little thing gets hot. I was painting with one of my brushes and I singed it with this little thing. So be careful. You don't want to do that. And so I just want to dry this whole thing. And then I want to show you guys so we can talk about this part.
Well, we have Carolyn from Crossville, Tennessee.
Hey, Carolyn. How are you? I think, is that Angela's friend, Carolyn? I believe so.
Carolyn S. Marsh.
Because I was in Crossville, which seems like a lifetime ago now. That's where I did
yeah, Crossville.
Jazzing Up the Junk.
Yeah.
With Angela. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead now and clear coat the top half now that it's dry. And then I want to show you guys what I mean.
So is everybody done with their shopping?
Their Christmas shopping? Is
or
anybody
Hanukkah,
doing
because
Christmas
Hanukkah starts this week.
That's true. Holiday shopping.
Yeah. So I think I'm done. Although I almost got you one more thing today. I was this close.
Were you that close?
I was this close, but it's more an us thing than a you thing.
Oh, you should get it. That's a house gift.
I want to make sure we can pay the electric bill first. You know.
Well, we can. The electric bill
I
is
know.
cheap
I
this
know
month.
we can. I'm just kidding.
Okay. So, you guys see, let me make sure that both cameras can see. So you guys can see that the bottom is a little bit more transparent than the top, right? But you can certainly see how the artwork on the white side is a lot more apparent than the artwork on the right side. So when I give a rule, like, I always paint white under my decoupage paper, know that that is like a standard rule, right? But it really depends on what you hope to accomplish with your project, what you're going to use. Let me get out a little bit more.
Lisa Ortolin, where is it? Wow, you can really see why you need to put the white underneath.
Yes. And it really depends on what you hope to accomplish, right?
And
Because if you're doing a design and you want your deco design to be just like less apparent, right? You want it to be more laid back, then you would do it over a dark finish, right?
I got to tell you, it looks so much darker on camera
Than it does.
than it does in real life.
I'm sorry, you guys. I'm not trying to make you dizzy. I'm just trying to get to the right, So I just wanted to demonstrate to you guys, like, the difference between decoupaging over dark colors versus light colors. Now, this transparency you can use at your advantage as well. So I have this other piece that I have here, and I already have kind of gone around and made like a halo around this. And so I want to go ahead and decoupage over that, because sometimes you can use a halo effect to create visual depth in your work. A lot of us do it on drawers. When we're painting, we paint darker colors around the edges and lighter colors in the middle. And what that does is to create an illusion of depth, right? And you can do the same thing with your decoupage. You can also use color. I meant to put some color on my workshop.
Denise Plummer Thompson, I have one of those little dryers. They get hot.
They do. They get hotter than you think they're going to get.
So on the question of shopping, Lisa Vansel, no. Jennifer French Tracy, no
No.
way. Denise Plummer Thompson, oh heck no. I'm too busy painting and crafting.
You can make gifts. That's legal.
Yep. Michelle Bell Creations, no sir. Patricia Cassida, yes, my shopping's all finished and shipped to all families out of state.
Oh, wow.
There you go. But then Debbie Dorman, not even close.
Not even close. I know Dorothy Lage. I haven't heard Dorothy's name, but she was, oh man, I just stuck my brush into the paint. Oh well, I'm going to have to get another brush. I want to show you guys something. I wasn't going to do this tonight, but I'm going to do it really quickly. I just picked up a color. I think this is Inkwell from Roycycled. And I want to show you guys something. I'm just going to like splash some color on here haphazardly because it's just for a demonstration, right? But this is something that I like to do on my pieces sometimes. Ooh, I'm actually going to leave that drip.
Everybody says no.
No, I think consumerism is just different this year. And not even, for multiple reasons, but.
I'm done with two exceptions. One, I'm waiting for something for one of our sons. Well, we're waiting for two things. One for our second oldest, and there was another one I ordered for our oldest that I don't know if it's going to make it here in time.
Oh.
And then the other thing is trying to add to the third. I don't know what to call them. When they're second and third, oldest and youngest is easy.
Yes.
But
well, because we kind of have step twins, if you will. Who
We
was that
do.
that said it like that? Marsha from Marsha's Garden.
Yeah, I'm going with it. We have twins. So so one of the twins, we're waiting on something. They're not twins. They're just both born in the exact same year.
Yes.
So one of them, we're just waiting on something. The other one, I'm trying to find. Well, they're not watching.
They're not watching.
And
They
they're
don't care
never
about
going to
us.
watch this.
No.
So I ordered one of them a
Watch
vending
tonight
machine.
Be the
What?
night. Watch tonight be the night.
Yeah, tonight's the night he's going to. I wonder what Dad and Royce are doing. I ordered him a vending machine from Japan, and I'm trying to find the things to go in. It's called a gashapon machine.
If anybody knows, let us know.
Yeah, and I'm
If you
trying
guys
to
know.
trying to find stuff to fill it with, and you need like specific balls because it's a very specific size. and then you put the items in the plastic balls.
There was a booth at the Tucson Comic Convention that had it. Is that where you got the idea?
That's
I'm
where I got the
assuming.
idea. Yeah. No, actually, I got the idea from I sit on the board of an organization that helps special needs folks with special needs. So one of the ways we do that is we raise money through Royce's favorite spot in Safford, the resale shop.
Yes.
So
The thrift store.
the
My
thrift
favorite
store.
thrift store.
And we got two pinball machines, gumball pinball machines in, and I've been trying to buy one of them,
Oh, Betsy's not letting
and
you
our
have that.
manager will not let me have it.
It's not happening, baby. Just give it up.
And I offered her full retail. I wasn't looking for a bargain because it helps our organization, obviously. So that's a good thing.
Yes.
But she will not give those up. She said that helps sales
Yes.
because the kids play with that while
While the
mom and
parents are
dad go
around.
shopping.
So you guys see how I did that kind of watery like thing underneath there, and then we have the halo on this side. So I just want to demonstrate you guys how underpainting. So it's not just about what you do on the top of your decoupage, right? You guys can actually underpaint underneath your decoupage to create even more custom, right, projects for yourself or for your family if you're crafting for Christmas. Again, I'm going to do my anchor row, and that's just to make sure my paper is not going to be sitting weird, right?
Joan Volkman usually watches, this is on YouTube, usually watches on TV to see you better, chat on the phone, but today finishing a Hallmark movie on TV. So watching Royce on her dinky phone.
Because we women can do several things
That's
at one
right.
time.
Let's see. Debbie Hackett says she's almost done, just a few little things she wants to pick up. Kathleen Hoovis, I'm at the mercy of my packages arriving on time.
Yeah.
Lunchbox Lady, 1 new grandbaby blanket, 3 winter hats, 3 infinity scarves, all crochet, need to mail.
Oh, how awesome that they're all homemade.
You know,
Congratulations on the new grandbaby.
we have to shop for our angels. We picked up 2 kids.
I know.
From
I
our
looked
angel
at that
tree.
today and I was thinking we need to do that.
We
didn't
do
go.
that.
We didn't make our weekend Walmart trip.
We didn't. And then we need to shop for our grandson. We haven't done that.
Oh, I know.
But that one I wasn't worried about because he's 3.
Yeah.
You know, that's easy.
And so I'm going to dry this really quickly. But you guys can see already before I even do my top coat, right? This camera is like...
Oh, there you go. Billy Keir says, call them Irish twins. Oh, Dom would love that. I'm doing it. Thank you, Billy. Absolutely.
I'm still fiddling with this camera. I don't know what's going on tonight.
Let's see. Patricia Cassida, we call them the middles.
So really quickly, babe, because I
Yes.
want to demonstrate this before I
Oh,
heat set
fine. If you want to see crafting, go ahead.
this. So you guys can see like my little halo that I formed on this side. You can still see it, right? It's not like really loud. If I were actually doing this, I would have used something different and kind of like feathered it out a little bit more, but you guys get the idea. And you can see the blue underneath there as well. So I'm gonna heat this up first, and then I'm gonna do a top coat over the top, and then you guys can see the final result of that underpainting. So I just wanted to go over that to say that just because I say I always paint white under my decoupage doesn't actually mean I always paint white under my decoupage, because like any rule, they're meant to be broken, right? But you want to know why you're breaking the rules. Okay, baby, carry on.
All right. Denise Plummer Thompson, gifts from me will have to be arts and crafts. I have no money left after buying supplies. Sherry Spade Benhart, down to 3 bakers. Lauren is one of them.
Ooh, awesome. That's so exciting. She's in one of our business groups. She's in our group and she's on the Food Network. It's really exciting.
Debbie Dorman has 8 children, 23 grandchildren, 5 great-grandchildren. Takes a hot minute to get it all done.
I know. Do you still give gifts when you get that many little people? Like, I'm just curious. Right now we have 1 grandbaby. So, like, we really don't know.
Billy Keir, Irish twins, 10.5 months apart. Look, we have Irish twins because we have a blended family.
Yes.
We weren't crazy enough to want to go back to that well.
I know. And so you guys can see, right? You can see the blue underneath. and you can see kind of the halo that I formed with the black paint. So just imagine if you like took your time and really painted something really pretty underneath your paper, you could still show it off even though you're decoupaging over the top, or you could do something to highlight what's actually on your paper. So just options for your decoupage beyond just decoupaging. And so I'm going to go ahead and dry this and trim this, and then we will get to our actual kits. But I promised that tonight would be more instructional, so I wanted to make sure that I include some instruction. And you guys, if you want like super in-depth information about decoupage, um, check out my decoupage bootcamp. It's available at roycycledacademy.com. And I have my decoupage bootcamp there, and I have a paint patina course that's there. I still have not uploaded my leather look course. I'm just so fired. But there are some more in-depth trainings available aside from what we just do on our lives here together. So I'm just going to trim that. And you guys notice I'm only going in one direction, right? Straight down. And we're using light paper today for the demonstration. I still paint white in general, even under my darker designs, because I still think it makes the light parts of the design pop against the darker parts, just in case anybody was curious about that. Like the subway. Do I have a piece of the subway? Bum, 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 bum. Oh, Lord. I hope I don't fall. This is how I fell the last time. Look, I have this little tiny bit piece of the subway paper design, right? So this is, the majority of this is black, but there's still portions of the designs that are light. So I would still paint white under this so that the light portions would still pop off of the black, if that makes sense.
I just texted you a photo. It was the photo we took with our last project at Pinners, which was this.
Yeah.
So I texted it. So I don't know if you'll be able to get it. And
I probably not. We should have done that earlier.
It just dawned on me.
I know we talked about it, but we didn't.
Robin Howery on YouTube asks, do you ever iron on your paper?
Yes, Robin, I do. I prefer the traditional method is my favorite, but I have demonstrated the iron-on method multiple times. And there are some times when I prefer iron-on. Like when I'm working on fabric, for instance, I think it's easier to get a wrinkle-free finish if you do the iron-on method. But generally, I like just doing the regular method. But I know that some people do prefer the iron-on method. So I try to teach all the things, and then you guys can decide what's your favorite.
Deb's Reclaimed Vintage on YouTube says, decoupage a bird on the music sheet. That would look nice.
Oh, that would look super. Oh no, we could just prop them on one of the music notes, huh? That would be super cute.
On Facebook, Lisa Bouvier, Avery, old school pinball machines are back in fashion. Yeah.
So I just wanted to demonstrate this to you guys. So now we're gonna get to the kit. I gotta pick which design I'm gonna put on my window. And I'm gonna do this part really quickly because we've decoupaged a couple of times. Now, when I made the designs, I really thought about the fact that you could either be looking in your window, like if you're looking in somebody else's window, this design would be like, you know, or even this design if you're looking in the window, or you could be looking out of the window. So you're looking outside out of your window and you have the little cute gnome there. You guys, I'm not gonna really use him because you can't see that in the window. I think I want to use this scenery here in the corner.
Debbie Dorman on Facebook, where do you get the sanding sponges? What grit is it?
It is a 220 grit is my favorite, and I get them from Amazon. I believe they are listed in my Amazon shop. If you put hashtag Amazon, you will get a message with a link to my shop.
And Cindy Tarleton Johnston says, this will be my first decoupage attempt. She's been a little afraid of it.
No, don't be afraid. It's good. It's fun. And it's such an easy way to add graphic elements to your work. And so I think that this green right here is so pretty. And we got the little tree over there. Now, when I'm lining up my paper for my piece, I'm going to make sure that I do a dry fit, right? Because I do not want something that's important to me to be covered up by my window pane. So I'm going to do a dry fit just to make sure that that's where I want mine. And I think it is. I think I'm going to push it a little bit over. I really like that little tree with the windows in it. And I like the blue of this building here. So that's where I'm going to do mine. And so I'm going to go ahead and trim that. And I'm going to trim it. I'm going to leave about 1/4 of an inch all the way around, you guys, because if I like twist my paper a little bit, I don't want to end up with a portion of it that doesn't get covered. So that 1/4 of an inch gives me kind of margin for error. I don't want to do it perfectly because if I twist it, I'm guaranteed to have a piece of my project that doesn't get covered. I don't like to leave a lot of extra paper on though, because there's a tension that occurs when the paper that you're working on gets wet and the rest of it doesn't. That makes like weird tension marks around your piece. And so I like to trim it down to about 1/4 of an inch of what I'm decoupaging and then go from there.
So looking at it on camera, wouldn't an X-Acto knife be a better way to go?
X-Acto knife for...
So you put it on the base that you're going to decoupage on. Then you put the frame on top of it, and you adjust to where you like it, and then keep the frame on and use an X-Acto knife.
Oh no, baby, that's too much work. Well, because when I glue it on there, it's gonna cover. Like, to me, the X-Acto knife is extra work.
Rather than scissors is all I'm suggesting.
Oh, well, the scissors is just around the edges.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I'm still gonna, it's not exact right now. That's just like a pre-trim.
Right.
That's not a final trim.
No, I understand that part.
Oh.
But I'm just saying because it's easy once you start moving to shift even 1/8 of an inch. Like you said, that could be enough.
Well, that's why I like to start with an anchor row.
Yeah.
And my anchor row just sets
No,
the
I'm not
paper.
even to the decoupage part.
I know, babe.
Okay.
So I leave at 1/4 of an inch just so I have some of room for error. And then when I lay my paper down, I put down a really small row that anchors my paper in place. So I've basically done 2 things to make sure my paper is going to be laid properly.
Okay.
So, and it's just easier for me. I mean, you could use an X-Acto knife. This just feels easier to me.
Okay. Once again, where can they purchase these kits? Give me that.
It's Roycycled.
Oh, .equid.com.
Yes.
I got it. All right. So Lisa Ortolin, where can I get those beautiful windows, please? I just put it on YouTube on the comments. So there you go. You can go there.
And then I'm just making sure there's really good contact, right, between my paper and the surface. And the reason why I use saran wrap is because saran wrap glides across the surface of the paper so easy that even though I'm working with wet tissue paper, I really am less likely to tear the paper.
Kay McFarland said, I have tried an X-Acto knife. It tore instead of cut the paper.
Yeah.
Okay. There you go. I'm just asking.
I know. Some people use X-Acto knives. They'll go around the edge with an X-Acto knife. I thought you meant like cut out each.
Oh, no.
Oh,
no.
okay. That's what I thought you meant. I was like,
no,
oh,
that'd
no.
be crazy.
Yeah.
No.
That would be crazy. We don't want no craziness around here.
Yeah. Let's see. Cheryl Montgomery House. Is it freezing again or just you? I think it's just you. It's been looking okay on my side.
Oh, hopefully it's not freezing. I do get that every live that somebody has issues. I think it just depends.
Yeah, Denise
where
Plummer
you
said
are.
hers did briefly.
And so I'm going to take now my 220 grit sanding paper and just drag it over the edge. You guys see how quickly that cuts? I like the 220 grit as my personal favorite. I think when you use like a 180 grit, you risk like scoring your edges, but you can absolutely use a 180 if that's what you have in your shop, and it's going to work really fast. And I think like a 300 grit, you're like sanding for a lifetime because, you know, and the 220 is nice. It's quick, but it's a nice clean edge that I get, you know, and that's that. Nice and quick and clean. And I'm going to go over the top of mine really quickly. Now, I'm using my containers that came with your kit just because I want you guys to see. You guys are going to have product left over. And I probably should have painted my window before I decoupaged. Or we'll do it while the decoupage dries. Or I have my dryer. It doesn't matter. When we were doing the class at Pinners, I had to like plan everything out. because there's no drying over there. I mean, no dryers. You know, when you have 50 people, if you have that many dryers, there'd be some power issues. But we can set this aside and let it dry. So isn't that such a cute scenery? Now, I'm doing the basics today, but that doesn't mean that you guys have to be basic. Oh, you basic. Um, we're going to talk about options because I could do something really cute, like do some gold, what do you call it? The sheets?
Flake?
Leaf. Yeah,
Oh,
flakes, or I could do gold leaf on here. Once I get my window glued on there, I could go over the rooftops to make some snow or put some um, bead
texture. Yeah.
gel or some diamond dust. You guys know, right? So I'm showing you guys the basics, but like you guys still have options with your project. And so in
Well,
your kit,
we're not gonna be able to show it because it would cause you signing out and all that stuff.
yeah.
Um,
Oh
the,
yeah, at Pinners.
at Pinners, the last person, it was the last day, the last hour. She really pushed it right to the
She
edge.
really did.
She did the kit, and then said she asked, "Could I do more to this?" And you said, "Of course." She went and she bought some resin.
Yes. It was UV resin.
Yeah, and added some glitter
Yes, to her resin.
to her resin, and then basically made a frosted window.
Yes, it was beautiful. So she glued her top part down first and let that dry, and then she poured the resin in the cells. It was beautiful. It was. And so we're doing the basic stuff here today, right? But you guys can do whatever you want to do. Like I'm tempted to but I'm going to do the kit because we're all doing the kit together. But if you have your kit, and I know that you guys' craft table looks like mine, I provided you guys with some white chalk style paint from Wise Owl to paint your window. If you didn't want to paint your window, you don't have to. If you wanted to just leave it this wood, you could also use like some glaze or watered down brown paint to stain your wood if you want it, right? Or you could paint it another color. Like you don't have to do exactly what I'm doing. And I want to see pictures of everybody's kits. That's always the exciting part to me, is because even though we're all working with the same kit, we still end up with different projects.
And you could use extra paper that you've got laying around.
Yeah.
If you've
yeah,
got
if
other
you have
recycled
other
paper.
papers that you want to put in your window,
Yeah.
absolutely. So I am painting my window pane, and you guys, I'm laying my brush flat as I paint because I'm not fit to tape off all this window, but I really don't want paint on the sides. So by laying my brush flat, I'm less likely to get paint on the edges around here, because I kind of like, these are laser cut, so there's like, it's dark around the edges, and I kind of like that. But if you don't like that, you can paint all of yours white. It's just a matter of preference. And this is the white paint that comes in your kit as well. I tried to include, well, we did include everything you would need because they told me that I could have up to 200 people in my class at the Pinners Conference, which made me hyperventilate, right? And then we got there and we only had like, I said 50, you said like 65 people.
Yeah, I would say about 65. That's not an only.
And then I had the nerve to be disappointed, y'all.
Because that's your first time teaching a class.
I know. Last year I did a
demonstrated.
demonstration.
Yeah.
So it's good. The Lord always knows what's best, y'all. Even we don't know. So it was actually perfect because we were able to finish our project, get cleaned up, and get out of there in the 15 minutes that they gave us to get cleaned up. And so I am just, laying my brush flat. I'm getting impatient. Y'all see that? I almost picked my brush up to paint faster, but I already know what's going to happen if I do that.
Denise Plummer Thompson, I have a much larger window and I really want to do one of your papers with it. I just need a big one. Hey, this is when the cowboy comes into play.
Oh, you mean like a bigger design?
I guess there's a similar to this, but a little bit larger.
Yeah. You know what? Next year, I think I'm going to offer some larger holiday designs. In general, we do smaller designs for the holidays because very few people that I've seen use larger designs for holidays. But I've seen a lot of windows this year, like upcycled windows with like big pictures of Santa behind them and things like that. So I think next year we'll offer some larger designs as well as some of the smaller ones. And we're already planning for Christmas for next year, you guys. And oh my gosh, so we are getting ready to launch new designs like soon, like within the next week. Um, so if you are a Roycycled insider, you guys know that you guys will get to see the designs before anyone else. If you are not an insider yet, you can put hashtag insider in your comments if you're on Facebook, and you'll get a link um, so where you can sign up to be an insider. If you're on YouTube, I will be sure and drop the link into the comments after I'm done with the live. I'll pop in there and put that information in there tonight. Um, and if you're on TikTok, you can just look at the link in my bio and you guys can find the information on how to be a Roycycled insider. And I just have very little paint on my brush because I don't want the paint to drip over the sides. I really want to keep my edges with that dark color.
Did freeze a little bit.
And if I was thinking, I could have used my little mini roller. I found this little mini roller, you guys. I love it so much, seriously. Because I could have just rolled right over this and been done. And this is in my Amazon shop. It's one of my favorite supplies.
It is freezing a tiny bit.
Is it freezing a
Just
tiny
a little
bit?
bit. Just a little hiccup.
A lot of hiccups lately. I pay a lot for the internet. I have like the business plan. I should not have no problems.
Barb Miller, don't put a space between the hashtag and insider.
Yeah, no space. Just hashtag and insider. And then hashtag Amazon if you're looking for my Amazon shop. And then you guys, so how many of you guys joined me yesterday for our mixed media mystery project? That was kind of stressful for me just because of the way my brain works. All week, we couldn't open our boxes until we came on live with you guys. So I had no idea what was in my box. And all week, every time I would think about what could be in the box, I would think about like 10 projects I could do with the imaginary stuff that I had made up in my mind. And I kept doing that over and over again. And then I opened my box and guess what? I had not even fathomed that that's what would be in there. But I think my project came out cute. Joni from Weathered Wings, she sent me these, ¿cómo se dice? What do you call this stuff, baby? So cool, right? So we were able to decoupage the bodice on the front and we put the wings and the paper in the back and then the transfer over the top. Ouch. And we were able to create this really dimensional project. And then I painted my bell this brass color, but it's so cool against the other colors. I'm going to repaint it. So I haven't glued that on yet. But that's what I did last night with my mystery box. But yeah, it's funny because you think it's going to be easy. You're going to get what you're going to get. And you're going to make something fabulous. And then it takes you a few minutes to kind of... And I ended up painting the back. For those of you who watched, I did end up painting the back because the whole thing was a little too transparent and I felt like it needed to be grounded. So I did paint the back, which was actually kind of cool because now I can do a whole nother project on the back side, right? And I can use either side for display.
All right. On YouTube, Kathleen Hoovis, larger designs that are winter would be awesome. Not necessarily Christmas,
Yes.
but winter scenes that can be left out after Christmas. Let's see, Lunchbox Lady, highly recommend being an insider. Yeah, got sales for Black Friday weekend.
Yeah, I did not advertise sales anywhere else. Only my insiders had access to, or got the email telling them of the sales.
It was a different sale every day.
Yeah, I missed one day, I think, though. Only because programming, me and technology. But yes, we had different offers every day. And then I also give a resource every month to help you on your creative journey. And when you sign up, one of the resources that you'll get is a glossary of crafting terms. Because I know sometimes when you come into like this crafting niche and you start watching videos, people are using terms that you really don't have any context for, right? And so the glossary is really nice to just kind of give you a high level definition of what they mean. And then of course I drop something different every month. So November's was the coupons and the offers, but for December, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. And you guys saw the notepad that I held up earlier. For October, I sent out a digital form of that note page, and there was 2 other pages with it. So, but you guys see how much product I have left over? Like when you do this kit, you're gonna have product left over, which I do by design. I know some of you are brand new. Like who was it earlier that said this was her first project she's trying?
Yeah, I don't remember, but yes.
I appreciate that, and so that's why I try to include the things that can help build, your craft supplies, so that you can start exploring and doing different things.
Um, Joy Brotis on YouTube. As soon as you opened it, I knew it was from Joni.
Oh, you
Yesterday's
knew?
paper.
Yeah, because I've seen her like have these and use them, but when I opened mine, my brain almost froze. One cool thing I did after I came off camera was I did end up going in with IOD ink and making kind of a grungy, because I'm all in on a halo, y'all. So I did the halo on the back of this, and so everything is on different surfaces, and it's really cool because when you look in, you can see all the different layers at different places. I don't know. I think it came out cool, but I
Uh,
could be partial.
was Mara on? Is Mara LaFay on tonight or yesterday?
Marla Faye is usually on Sundays. I don't know where we are with our time frames
Well,
because,
because Jeannie Scott Oliver said she's going back and forth,
yeah, I
but
think
I
what
didn't know if she meant yesterday or today.
no, I think what happens is Mara and I are an hour apart, but then daylight savings times moves,
Right.
and so her time changes, but ours doesn't. So we end up on at the same time.
Yeah. Marty Hardy said, join, thought you did great. Debbie
Thank
Dorman,
you.
the acrylic block came out beautiful. Sharon Britton Allen, your project was so much more sophisticated.
Oh, thank you, Sharon. Sophisticated.
Um,
I don't know if anybody's ever used that term for me.
yeah. Jill Schneckloth Burmeister watched it, loved it. Cindy Tarleton Johnston, who I think was our first time decoupager, I think. I watched it. It was so fun to watch. It amazes me how you ladies can do that on the fly without prior planning.
Sometimes you guys doing stuff on the fly frees you up from your plans, if that makes sense.
Marazon now.
Oh, okay. It frees you up from like your expectations, right? And so you're able to create freely almost because you haven't had time to like second guess yourself or anything. So it's a fun creative exercise, honestly. And I won't be able to participate next month. I'm sad about that, but I have so much coming up. So we have the Curious course that we have coming up, and it's going to start January 1st. There are 6 of us who are involved in that project. I think I have a paper here with everybody's names. Ha! I do. So we have Gina Luker. A lot of you probably know her. Her blog is fabulous. Jane Belante Art, which I'm sure we share a lot of the same people. So I know you guys know Jane. Lisa Ahmad from Lisa Ahmad. Lisa's, oh Lord, I forgot the name of her business, but Lisa's super fun. And of course me, Lindy Tate from Tater Buggin. You guys know her. And then Joni Sullivan from Weathered Wings, who's the one who sent me the blocks. And so this course is $39.99 because the early bird special was $29.99, but that was just through Black Friday. But you guys are getting 6 individual classes. And so I've been told I can show you a
That's
sneak peek of my class.
6. Boy, I can't do math.
That's 6 classes.
That's like six and a quarter a class. 6, right?
Oh, I don't know, baby. You do a math.
If you're getting $40 for 6 classes,
Yeah. It's
less than $7 a class.
It's a gonga deal.
Yeah.
And so wait, I'm gonna show you guys. Oh, I'm like on camera already. Oh Lord, I didn't show it. Okay, this is my sneak peek of my project. I'm still working on my sample, but that's a sneak peek of what I'm going to be doing in my class. And I've actually made a custom stencil for my class. I'm super excited about that. It started out as a custom stencil, and then it's a stencil that we're probably going to offer next quarter because I love it so much. But anyways, let's glue our project on. So I painted mine white, but of course you guys can paint yours whatever color you want. Now that my back is dry.
Where can they sign up for the class?
If you guys, I'll post a link. Oh, no, hashtag curious. If you're on Facebook, you can put hashtag curious and you'll get a link. If you're on YouTube, I will be sure and put a link in the description of this video. And if you're on TikTok, I don't think I have this link in my bio, but message me and let me know if you're interested, and I'll send you the link.
All right. Let's see. Kay McFarland, thinking she would like to try and patina the frame.
Ooh, yeah.
So there you go. My favorite comment so far of the day.
Which one is that?
YouTube. Amy Timmons, you are so good. Why let your man cut in with his helpful why don't yous? Men are inherently such pains. He is no exception.
Oh my goodness. He's actually a good one. He's a keeper. He's a keeper.
Amy, good to have you.
On the lid of your glue, there's like a little pokey thing. I'm sure you guys know this already. So you're just going to poke a hole in your top so you can open your glue. And then I don't have a little pointy thing on mine. Let me look in another case, in another kit, because I should have a little pointy thing. A chinganera. There it is. Hold on, y'all. Let me find my pointy thing.
All right. I can explain two things real quick.
Okay.
One, I have certain conceits. I think we all have certain conceits. Things that we just do. We don't realize we do them until somebody points them out. When I'm taking photos, my staff at the newspaper, when I was the editor there, they would laugh because they're like, okay, where's the Dave photo?
Oh, yes.
And it's a photo of somebody taking a photo.
Yes.
That was my photo. That, or I would try and get a reflection. That was my other go-to.
Your go-to? Oops.
Yeah. So
you guys just need a little dot of glue. Don't do like I did and put a big old thing on there. And I'm just putting dots on like the cross sections. And this little pointy thing really does help so that you get glue only where you want it and you don't get it like on your, you don't want it oozing out on your window. Okay, go ahead, babe. Sorry.
My other conceit is interviewing, and I do this all the time, and I consciously do this with my radio show. I'll ask, well, why don't you, or could you, or why doesn't something happen?
Oh, you're a contrarian by nature.
Well, one, I think people need, well, especially with my job, people need to explain why they're doing things.
Yes.
Two, I think it draws people out just saying, oh, what are you guys doing? Well, we're going to do a fireman's ball in February. Okay.
Why?
Yeah, it's, well, why don't you open it up to the public? Or, oh, yeah, we did, and we want, that sort of thing. It's a specific technique that I do. So, Amy, I'm not trying to mansplain to anybody. and not knowing crafting, I'll ask.
Yes.
So in my head, putting the frame over the paper and then cutting around while your hand is holding the frame down
made more sense.
Makes sense to me, because then the paper is going to stay where it needs to stay. So when you're ready to lay it down, you're good.
Oh, okay.
But
so
then,
now I see what you're asking.
Yeah, but then everybody's saying, no, that knife will tear the paper. It won't necessarily cut.
And not only that, but when you cut it perfectly to fit.
Well, not to fit, but leaving extra.
Oh, okay. Well, that's what I did with the scissors.
But I don't know. So I'm literally asking a question. Well, why don't you?
You're fine.
So
I appreciate you asking
I don't
questions
mind
because somebody in the audience might want to know that question,
yeah,
and they don't feel comfortable to ask.
And people can criticize. Believe me, criticism does not bother me at all. Amy, you can come at me. It's okay. I don't mind. I truly don't mind. But I just wanted to explain there's a reason why I do ask the questions in the manner I do.
Okay. So I am just putting this on here. I did get some glue in a couple of places, but I'm not going to worry about it because the glue will dry clear. And so I'm going to hold it down because what's happened is I painted this side, and so it's bowed just a tiny bit, not a lot. And so I'm going to just hold that down until that glue gets tacky. And if you guys have a glue gun, you can also use your glue gun. I just wanted to include every single thing that you would need to be able to complete this project. And so that's why I put the glue in the kit. But a hot glue gun would be a lot easier because it's going to get tackier a lot faster.
New gun.
It's right here.
Got a brand new gun.
Pew, 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 pew.
I expect to see that thing out all the time.
I used it. Did I use it? Oh, I didn't use it last night, but
Okay.
I've used it.
All right.
But I'm trying to use what's in the kit
Oh,
so that
gotcha.
if somebody's, if this is like we have somebody, this is their first decoupage project, right?
Right.
They may not have extra stuff on their craft
That makes sense.
table.
See, Amy, you were right. Lisa Ortolan on YouTube says, can the course be done from Australia, please? Lisa,
Yes.
here's the deal. I'm going to put this out there. Anybody who wants Royce to come and teach the course,
Oh my
she
gosh.
will do it. You got to fly her out. You got to
Don't
put
get
her
this
up.
man started. You guys, any courses that I offer that are online are available wherever. So that's going to online course. The Curious course, they're all going to be pre-recorded. And so you'll be able to watch them at your own leisure. And they'll be available. It won't be like on Facebook. They'll be available on a website. So like you can log in, you can watch the course, you can use an app on your phone to watch the course. So if you're traveling, you can watch it. And
I'm
each
just
of
saying.
the instructors will post
Yes.
a list of supplies, and some of us, I'm not sure if everyone, are offering kits as well. So there are a lot of options within the course, and it's available to anybody who can log onto a device and watch online.
I'm just saying, Royce is happy to come to Australia,
Oh my
Canada, the
gosh.
UK,
This man is trying to get me to travel and teach you
Mississippi,
guys.
wherever you want to go, wherever you want her.
I know.
But you gotta fly her out. You gotta put her up. You gotta feed her.
We have time. I want to add some diamond dust. What do you guys think?
My
Because
baby
like
doesn't
there's
eat
some
much, but you gotta feed her.
the top of, I don't know, baby. The top of the houses have like,
I have to yell at you to
snow.
eat.
I know.
You don't eat much.
I don't. Well, because I get busy and I forget to eat. It's not that I don't eat. I just forget to eat
Lisa Artola,
sometimes.
you guys are welcome to stay with me.
So I think I'm gonna put some diamond dust and wherever there's snow, put some diamond dust. What do you guys think? Or we could do glass bead gel over the whole thing, but you guys won't be able to see the results of that till tomorrow because the glass bead gel has to dry. You guys tell me, diamond dust or glass bead gel? And then I have to, oh my gosh, Lexi and I, we are so terrible together because we encourage each other. So what happens is one of us has a creative thought and then the other one pours gasoline on it and then the other one takes a turn pouring more gasoline on it. And so we have structured a course because I know that a lot of you are looking at the Roycycled stencils and they are a little different than what we're used to. So we're going to do a whole course on how to use the Roycycled stencils, but it's going to include like, it's kind of a mixed media mashup, if you will, because it's going to be kind of centered around the stencils, but we're going to be including a lot of other things. So we're going to show you guys how to do different things with the stencils and how to create. And you can potentially walk away with at least 4 completed projects after taking the course. And so that'll be coming up, and so more information about that will be coming soon. Make sure that you guys are Roycycled Insider so you guys get all the information. I got messages this week. People were like, I didn't know about the window kit. I didn't hear anything. But they weren't signed up to be insiders. So if you want to get the info, please make sure you sign up to be an insider because I posted on Facebook. But as you guys know, you don't see everything that I post, right? And so if you are an insider, then you get it in your mailbox, in your email box. And so you're for sure going to get the information. And I know that I send out weekly emails about what we're going to be doing live on Sunday, but there's like a 99.95 chance that there's additional information in that email. So don't just think, oh yeah, they're going live Sunday, I know what time. Just, click it, take a look and see, because there's usually additional information in the emails that I send out.
All right. Mandy Carroll says making one of these for every season would be great.
That would be so fun, right?
So you'd have to kind of go through the recycled papers to see.
There's different papers for every
right,
season.
which ones work best for you.
Yeah.
Right.
Because I'm using the this sheet that I made for this kit, but you could use whatever you wanted.
All right. Lady J Art and Whatnots on YouTube says diamond dust.
Okay.
Deb's Reclaimed Vintage says glass bead gel.
Oh Lord, y'all got me split down the middle. Okay.
Lunchbox Lady says gel. Kathleen Hoovis says, can you do diamond dust and glass bead gel? Can they be used on top of each other?
I could just, that would be like a serious overkill though. Because
right.
I could do a layer of glass bead gel. But I feel like that's already going to not obscure, but it'll be like you're looking through a window, period.
All right. Then on Facebook, Kay McFarland Diamond Dust, Ann Minahan Diamond Dust, Patty Jo Woodard Diamond Dust, Michelle Bell Creations Glass Bead Gel, Sharon Britton Allen, would crackle paste work?
Crackle, you could put a crackle over the top of this. That would be really pretty, Sharon. If we did like a two-step crackle, like Pin Art has a two-step crackle, and so does oh, Criminies. There's another company that has a two-step crackle as well. And it's nice because you actually create a clear crackle and then go back with like a glaze or something to push into the cracks, right? And that way it just shows the crackles even more. So I mean, the options are endless, you guys. Like we said, the young lady at Pinner's Conference, she poured resin into these fills. So after her glue set, she went back in and she didn't put, it wasn't just glitter. It was that glitter that's like see-through, but it has like different colors in it. What do you call that?
Prism?
Yeah, it's like a prism glitter that she used. It was really, really pretty. So you could pour glitter. I mean, you could pour resin in these fills. Like I said, this is just a basic kit to be able to complete a project from start to finish. But the reality is, like, there's tons of things that you could do in addition to using the items that come with the kit. It sounds like Diamond Dust won.
Diamond Dust is dominating. Corey Christensen says Paint Couture.
Oh, Paint Couture has a crackle too.
Yeah. Michelle Bell
And
Creations.
I think Annie Sloan does too. Sorry. Michelle Bell Creations.
Yeah,
sorry.
says maybe you could do different backboards and the top frame could go with each one. So just looking at the window, I think in theory what you could do, but this is really extra work, is instead of gluing the frame on, if you drilled not quite a hole in multiple places, but enough to put a peg in both the frame and the backboard, so you could basically take the frame off and put it on a different window with each season. One frame, 4 windows.
And multiple, yeah. Even you could even use like Velcro or something.
Or Velcro would make it stick out a little bit though.
Yeah, that's true.
That's why I'm thinking just the tiniest of pins that go halfway into each.
Oh, like a dowel.
Yeah, like a dowel. Thank you. I couldn't think of the word.
I am just dabbing a little clear coat onto different places, just where I see snow. And I'm not going to cover all the snow with the Diamond Dust, but it'll be sprinkled about because there's a bunch of stuff in the snow that I don't want to cover.
All right. Let's see. Tamara Hernan, says on YouTube, I've cut my fingers several times with the Diamond Dust.
You do have to be careful with the Diamond Dust because it is cut glass. And so you want to be careful. You don't want to rub your eyes after you use the Diamond Dust. It is cut glass. So yes, you do want to be mindful. But the cut glass is what gives it its beauty because you have basically it's multifaceted and the light is bouncing off of each of those facets. And that's what makes it look so pretty in the light.
And I hope Mandy Carroll, that answered your question. She asked, what is Diamond Dust?
Oh, okay.
Lisa Ortolin, who's apparently going to house us when we go to Australia. Thank you. Says Holo Sheen.
Oh, like a halo sheen, yeah.
Halo
like
sheen?
The the glitter that she used. I'm assuming that's what she's referring to.
I believe so.
The sky is kind of white. I think I'm gonna put some up here too.
Lori Wilhite, do you sell the 2-piece window separate?
Just the window by itself? I don't. I honestly am not sure how many kits I have left. I only made 200. We had 65 people in the course, and I've sold a significant number online.
We did a number at Pinner's, too, at the booth.
Oh, yeah, at the booth. So, I don't know that I have, like, extra stock to sell just the windows. And we spent hours pouring all these samples.
Joanne Schoenher Cotton says, can you use Diamond Dust with resin?
I believe so. You can, as long as something isn't going to melt in the resin, you can use it. So I would say yes. I haven't done it, just being completely transparent, but I would say yes, you could. And so for the sky, you guys, I tried to go around the tree so it wouldn't like cover up the tree. And I am going to put this, I'm going to dust this off, but I want to be able to put it back in my jars. So I'm going to do it on the plate. So I just put a little bit of clear coat down, enough to make it stick. And then I am going to And Joni from Weathered Wings sent me this diamond dust. So, ooh, look at that. Can you guys see that? Oh, I wish I could show it better. It's glistening. Can you guys see that? You can't.
Oh,
can
yes.
you?
When
Can
you
you
move
see
it.
You can see the glittery. So
Yes.
I put it everywhere where there was snow. So now the snow looks like it's glistening a bit. That's pretty. And we could have used a glass bead gel. If I would have done glass bead gel, I would have covered the whole thing. And I would have waited till after I adhered my window on the glass bead gel because it does have a significant profile. And I wouldn't want to have my window pane lifted off of my back plate, if that makes sense.
Lisa Ortolin really wants you to come. You could so stay with her. She's in the sunny state of Queensland.
In Queensland, Australia.
Is that?
Are you going to ask me a geographical
No, I'm going to
question?
ask Lisa.
Oh,
Is
okay.
that Western Australia or Eastern? I don't know Australia. I got to be honest. I had a friend that moved to Melbourne. That's all I know. And he loved Australian rules football.
Oh.
So
that's it for tonight, you guys. For those of you who have kits, I hope you guys enjoyed crafting with me tonight. It's kind of fun.
Carolyn Holly Keller says resin doesn't allow the diamond dust to sparkle.
Oh, it dulls it down. That makes sense. So you would have to maybe use it over the top. Hand me a purse right there, baby. I meant to grab a whole kit for the purses. Although we probably won't do these until after Christmas, right?
Or I thought we talked about doing them on Christmas.
Oh, maybe. We'll see.
Here's another window.
Oh, that's another Christmas. That's another Christmas window one. So this is just another Christmas window one that I had done before, where I'm kind of looking into the window and the family surrounding the Christmas tree. But you guys, these are actually, if any of you were at Pinners and this is your purse, I'm sorry. We had people that left their purses at the booth to dry. And they didn't come get them, so I have these 3 purses. But I will show you guys. I cannot believe I forgot to get a kit. I thought I pulled one out.
That's all right.
So I have a kit for you guys to make these, and it comes with this kind of woven purse. And I have another custom piece of decoupage paper that's included in the kit. And you guys can see all this on the website. That's included with the purse. You get your fabric Mod Podge, and you get your varnish. And I'm trying to think, and I think that's it. Everything that you get is listed on the website. But these
that was
kits,
a simple kit. It was it didn't involve a great deal of stuff, right?
No, because most of the value is actually in the
purse.
In the purse.
Well,
yeah.
it's making literally a purse just for you.
Yes. And if you're not like a clutchy person, you're probably like, where's, I don't carry no clutch. These are really cool because you could use it like when you're traveling to put your your contact stuff in, or if you're like me and you take craft supplies when you're traveling, you can fit a couple of colored pencils and some pens and something else in here. So these are super cute. These are listed on the website, and I haven't chose a date for when we're going to do these. I'm thinking because these are not tied to the holidays that we might wait until like after Christmas.
I would say it's the
Or
perfect one
Christmas
for
Day.
Because on Christmas, nobody's going to want another Christmas craft.
That's true.
Everything's going to want to get packed away.
So maybe we'll do them on Christmas Day, but then people might be busy on Christmas Day.
Well, then that's their fault. How dare they have families and lives?
We'll have more discussion. Oh, speaking of Christmas, one more thing before we go tonight. I'm sorry, I forgot like the most. Oh, we got to do the drawing too, baby. You can go through and look and just, you know, beep, 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 beep,
All right,
beep.
before we do, Kathleen Hoovis on YouTube, I don't understand why you would do the bead gel before placing the frame.
So I don't, just in case somebody was thinking about doing that, I just thought I'd put that out there. I would put my bead gel on after I glued on my frame. But, you know, everyone's minds work differently. So I like to give the why, to David's point. So that's why I was saying you don't want to put your bead gel on there before you glue your frame, because then there'd be space, you know, between your frame and your back plate. So I would do it after I glued on my window panes. Look at that glisten. Look at it shimmer. Sorry.
Tammy Maybe says, and I know I'm mispronouncing it. I know I ask every time. I apologize. Tim Holtz has products to make snow called Flakes Texture Paste.
Oh, I may have to check that out. Just what I need, a new craft supply. Thank you.
Mandy Carroll, Mandy Carroll, starting a job as an assistant manager tomorrow. That purse would be great for the things I have to have near.
Yeah. Yes, that's true because you could have that like, somewhere in your area where you could have quick access to it.
Rochelle Stratton, perfect for my insulin and pin needles.
Oh,
There you go.
that's true.
There you go. And Lisa Ortolan, she loves Australian rules football. Go Mighty Tigers.
Mighty Tigers.
I know one guy, Tony Modra, and this is 22 years ago, maybe 23 years ago. So I don't know if he was any good or not.
See the shimmer. Maybe you can. I don't know. It's it's a lot of shimmer. Like it's a lot of shimmer. It's not just a little bit. It's a shimmer.
All right.
Look at it. Shimmer. It reminds me of the old.
All right. Switch your camera so we can see you.
Okay. I have to do one more. Oh, yeah. So you guys can see me.
And then you can see your giant frame behind you.
Oh, yeah. This is my giant window. You guys know I go picking all the time, right? And so this window, I believe at one point, there was probably a mirror or something on this because it has like little metal things that would hold something back there. So this is something that I picked and it lives in my living room. But one of these days, maybe I'll put a piece of plywood in back of it and then decoupage in there.
I'd like to see a big, but then you got to craft a giant piece of paper.
I know. Well, or I could be strategic about it. Yeah. I mean, because I could put a pattern all in these ones and then only have the image here in the center. We have options. But, okay, I know a lot of people punched out already, but I have a really good announcement. And those of you who are insiders, you guys will find out anyways. But I have had oh Lord, my puff is just lazy tonight. I haven't had such a tremendous year this year, and it is because of you. You have made this year a tremendous year for Roycycled Treasures, and I appreciate you guys so incredibly much. I know that's not good English, but it's okay. So we're gonna do 12 days of Christmas starting on Wednesday, and I just decided this weekend. So bear with me, but we're gonna start Wednesday because that'll put us 12 days out from Christmas. We're gonna do 12 days of Christmas, and we're gonna have a giveaway every single day. And so make sure that you guys visit any of whether it's TikTok or Facebook or YouTube, that you guys come check out Roycycle so you can find out what the challenge is for the day. And it's not going to be hard stuff. It might be post a picture. I think, as a matter of fact, Wednesday we said the very first one's going to be post a Christmas project that you've made using recycled decoupage paper. And I will post that on Facebook so you guys can drop your stuff into the comments. And then anybody who responds will be entered for a drawing. We're going to have to start on the 15th because we're going to have to do the day after for the drawing. Oh, we're going to have to start Tuesday then. You know what I'm saying? So if they do the challenge on Tuesday, then I do the drawing on Wednesday.
Well, then it'll be 13 days of Christmas because we're going to do a giveaway on Christmas Day.
Okay.
So no, it's okay.
It's okay?
Yeah, because Christmas Eve, you'll announce on Christmas Day. That'll be the first thing we announce when we're live on Christmas Day. And then at the end of the Christmas live, we'll pick a winner that night, just like we're going to right now.
Okay. So that's what we'll do. So the challenge for Wednesday is going to be to post a project that you've done using Roycycled decoupage paper. It doesn't have to be Christmas, just Roycycled paper. And then I'll look in the comments and we'll just pick a random person and they'll win for that day. Yeah. And we're going to have a gift for every single day, you guys. I'm all excited.
Yes.
I'm excited. So anyways, but for tonight's drawing, we're drawing off of YouTube. So should we go over what's in here? What time is it? It's 7:27. We don't have time.
Yeah, you got time. Yeah,
we have time.
You've been on for an hour and 23. You got 7 minutes.
Okay. So we have the notepad, and I use this notepad, you guys. I don't know why I'm so excited, but it's a pretty thick notepad, you guys. There's a lot of papers in here. So the notepad's in here, and this is a brain dump notepad, and it has a grid rather than lines, so that you can make it work however your brain works. So that's one.
So if you draw, great. If you write.
You can doodle, you can bullet, you can put lines and write lists. It's up to you.
I loved graph paper in high school. It made me write more. I didn't write as big.
Oh, because you had to fit it in the lines.
I had to fit it in there, so it taught me how to write in a way that was legible.
Okay. And so this is a recycled apron that's in here. It has big old pockets right here. This is actually a super comfy apron. I do love these. And I'm tall, so this apron is kind of long, just FYI. Um, and a little zipper bag for you to put your crafting goodies in, right? I love these for my IOD stamps. I guess you could use them for any stamps that you have. This is a natural sea sponge, which is really good for creating visual texture on your projects. A Melamar sponge, which is really good for removing anything, whether it's paint from your stencils, or if you're like distressing back to something underneath your top layer of paint. These are like, they work really, really good. And this is a pack of 4. You guys remember when we made we made these last week before last? Coasters. So this is a pack of 4 coasters that are in here. And then there's a little card in here, you guys. And this is just something that I have that I use to make marks on my artwork, or I don't know, to scrape across to make designs. If you're making like a faux birch finish, these cards work really good. So, and of course you get the tote bag. So that is what we are drawing for tonight. And is Felicia here tonight? Because she should have received her stuff from last week. I actually got it in the mail.
I haven't seen Felicia Brown.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I've not seen.
Because she won last week.
Yeah, she is. There she is. Hello.
Okay.
Matter of fact, she said love giveaways.
And so I've hopefully...
You better.
I know, and hopefully, Felicia, hopefully you received yours already, because I shipped it out. So hopefully it's gotten to you already.
All right.
Okay.
So I'm going to ask you to give me a number between 1 and 5.
Between 1 and 5, I can't pick my favorite number because I pick that all the time. We'll do 3.
3. All right, so I'm going to scroll 1, 2, 3. Now give me a number between 1 and 9.
7. That's always my answer.
Sandy Henkelman.
Sandy Hinkelman. Congratulations, Sandy Hinkelman. Thank you so much.
We're going to need you to send over your mailing address. Don't post it on here.
Yeah.
You're going to have to
message
send it over.
me. Yeah. You can message me. And if you're not, oh yeah, she's on YouTube. You can email me at contact us at roycycled.com, and then I'll get your address that way too. Sandy Winkleman, you said?
Henkelman.
How do you spell it, babe?
I got to find her now, because I started to put on there congratulations.
Okay,
and...
I'll just spell it, and I can't be that far
All right.
off. So Sandy Hinkelman.
Henkelman.
Oh Lord, I was all wrong. Henk.
Henkelman.
Oh, I wasn't that far off. Just I put an I instead of an E. So Sandy Hinkelman, contact us at roycycled.com is my email. So just email me your shipping address so I can get this out to you. And then you guys remember, we'll be starting 12 Days of Christmas on Wednesday. I will post the challenge on Facebook to post any project that you've made this year. Not that I'm going to know, right? Using Roycycled decoupage paper. And I think that's going to be our first one. And I will post a new challenge every day, you guys. I'm excited. I'm excited. And I don't know what the giveaways are. They're going to vary from day to day. But they'll be good. And I think that's all we had tonight. If you guys want to make sure that you do not miss a live, you guys can text hello to 928-563-4641. And that way I can text you. I generally send, I did not send out a text tonight. I'm fired.
Yeah, I had somebody say they didn't
My
get a text.
husband had me tied up with the sound system, y'all. It's his
No,
fault.
I did not have you tied up. I don't know what's going on with this thing. That was ugly. It was bad.
Oh, so I forgot. I apologize. But generally, I send out a text, or if something's happening, you can be an insider or on a text message. And although the insiders get everything, but I try to remember to send out texts as well.
All right, so we have 2 questions, and that'll be it.
Okay.
1, how do you sign up for Roycycle? So I'm guessing it means insider?
Is that from YouTube or Facebook?
That's Facebook.
So if you put hashtag insider in your comments right here on this live, you should get a message that shows you exactly how to sign up.
All right. And then Carolyn Holly Keller asks, where are the kits on the website? Perfect kits for family coming over.
Yes.
This holiday. So
if you go to roycycled.equid.com, you will see there's a category that says kits and make and takes. And if you click on that category, all the kits are in there.
And there you go. 129.
Oh, 129. All righty. Thank you guys so much for joining us again. I look forward to hanging out more. I'm going to try to pop on live every evening for the 12 days to announce who won. You guys might get to see my living room. Hopefully it's not, although we spent all weekend organizing and cleaning, so it's actually clean. You guys, I might be in my home office and not in here, but I'm going to try to pop on live each night to announce the winner. So Wednesday, I'm going to put a post up. Make sure you're prepared to post a project that you've made with Roycycled decoupage paper. Every day I'll post a challenge, and whoever participates will have an opportunity to win something for 12 days going into Christmas. And that'll include our Sunday giveaways. So next Sunday, we will actually be pulling from people from TikTok. So you guys, make sure that you're going to be here if you're on TikTok next Sunday, because I'll have another tote full of goodies, and whoever is here will have a chance to win. And you guys know I don't have a ton of people on TikTok, so your odds are going to be really good.
Or sign up for TikTok.
Sign up for
TikTok.
Oh, that's true. If you guys are on TikTok, Facebook, and my YouTube peeps, you guys can find me. I'm Roycycled on TikTok. I'm going to tell y'all a secret. I misbehave over there on TikTok. I'm a hotter mess over there than I am on Facebook and YouTube. So if you're on TikTok, you can find me over there and sign up, because we'll be live on TikTok next Sunday, and we'll be doing a giveaway from those who participate there. So that's it. Thank you guys so much. Y'all remember, there is nothing that I do here that you guys cannot absolutely do. You guys can do this. You can do it today. We'll see you guys next week.